You want to start
Hoosier
it?
Hangout.
It's
Hoosier
episode
Hangout.
10.
You know what's really crazy about episode 10?
What's
Guess.
that?
No, guess.
Uh,
Anyways, it's the fact that I have to change the font size for the thumbnail to fit the 10 in instead of the 9.
that's true.
It's
That's
it's
true.
gonna it's
Which
gonna be crazy. Either that or
okay.
change the template, which is gonna be also annoying.
Well, I'll have to talk to you about. I have something to tell you about after the episode when it comes to the thumbnails.
Okay. Okay.
But,
Uh-oh. I think I know what you're gonna say. But anyways.
yeah. But yeah. It's been a
Yeah.
minute. It's been a
Yeah,
minute.
it's been a little bit since we recorded.
Not for the people, but
For the
you know,
people.
I had COVID, so we pre-recorded the last episode because my voice was shot. It got
Yup.
shot.
Got
And,
shot. Someone took it out back and fucking put one behind its head.
Is it Old Yeller? they old yellered
Old
it.
yeller? Ah, don't say they old yellered it. That's not a verb. Don't do that.
But
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
old yellered it.
I had a lot of topics for this episode, because it's been so long since we've talked, and then
Yeah.
Windows decided to delete my notepad, so here we are.
Maybe
I'm
it's for the
winging it.
best. You
Yeah,
don't have any?
I've got
You
like
don't remember any?
2.
All right,
No, I don't
we can
remember
work with
him.
that. Damn.
But yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Do you want to go first? Because I don't really have anything.
Okay. Dude, this is like I want to know your take on this, and maybe this is just incredibly toxic. But my neighbor, he like leaves for work early in the morning, and he gets home late, and like it's annoying because like when he's home, his dog doesn't bark. But if he's not home, his dog just barks all the time. And if it calms down, you go outside. Like if I walk to my car, which is near like the fence that is their house, like the dog will just start barking, and it's always outside unless it's like
that.
I don't know, but it's annoying, and I'm like whatever. But when he gets home, the dog doesn't bark unless you go outside, and like I just want him to train his dogs, but doesn't bark. And I understand like he works long hours, but like I've been doing this thing where like I'll hear him come home because like he bings it down my hill. I don't know why. And he just goes so fast, and you can hear him coming down the hill. And he pulls in, and I've been doing this thing where I'll just, when I hear him pull in, I'll wait like 5-10 minutes, and then I'll grab my keys and hit the lock button twice so my car horn honks. And then his dog goes insane. I've been doing it for like probably close to a month now.
Oh my god.
And his dog still goes insane. He hasn't bothered to like, and like what's crazy is he like, you would think like, oh, the dog's barking, he'll go get the dog, he'll be like, hey, calm down, bud, like there's no issue. But the dog just barks for like 5 minutes, and then it's done. But
in like my whole life, I've had so many neighbors that had dogs that didn't shut the fuck up, and they don't care. They just don't care.
don't.
And
It's
it
insane.
baffles me. It baffles me.
Because it's like that dog is and it's loud from my house. Like, what does it sound like in their house when he's in the backyard? Like,
I see that like I was looking at a house to purchase, and the first thing I noticed was across the street, like directly across from the house that I was looking at, there was a dog, and it was barking at me. And then I looked to my right, and the neighbors there had 2 dogs that were barking at me. And the houses were close together too. They weren't like far apart. They were close together. Yeah. So like, you could definitely hear that thing from the living room window. And then on the other side, on the left, there is a little ankle biter barking at me. I was like, my God. Oh. My God, man. I'm surrounded.
Yeah, I would not like simply on just dog. I'd be like, "Hey, dock 50,000 off the price," because your dogs are obnoxious.
But it baffles me that just I could tell just by how the yards were that those dogs lived in the backyard, and that makes me so mad.
The last time my dog barked, and this is like my dog doesn't bark because we trained my dog to not bark. We're like, hey, unless there's like someone like breaking in, like then you can bark because we don't reprimand. Like the last time she barked, we did not reprimand her because I like jammed my key into the door and was like unlocking it. I'm not gonna lie, I had to take a piss, and I was like, I need to get in this house, and I like fucking flew through the door open. I sprinted through my kitchen, sprinted down the hall. I got to the bathroom, and that's the last time my dog has barked. And we were like, yeah, fair enough. It sounded like there was someone like breaking into the house because I had to take a piss. Like, but it's been like months since then. Haven't heard the dog bark. Not once. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. It wasn't hard. You should be like, hey, fuck face, don't bark. Not quite that simple, but I don't know.
Well, I've got something.
Okay.
We're bringing in the Austin segment where he talks about movies he doesn't like. It's
Are
the
you gonna yell at
classic
people?
segment. I'm not gonna yell.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
reformed. And
Really? It's only been 2 weeks.
COVID changed me.
Okay. Are you only not gonna yell because your throat hurts? Is
Maybe.
that the reform? Okay.
I watched Suicide Squad 2.
Mm-hmm.
Do you care about spoilers at all?
Not at all. Ruin the movie for me.
Okay. Let's talk about this movie. Let's talk about it. I'm
Okay.
sorry if anybody watched that movie or hasn't watched it.
You're still in it?
No, he's not.
Oh, good.
But I am going to apologize for anyone that saw it because that movie is dog shit. I mean, it was so bad. It was so. I think okay. There was like they're like advertising. There's this huge cast, right?
Yeah.
Everyone died in the first 5 minutes.
Nuh-uh.
I'm serious.
Oh, it's Suicide Squad.
5 people survived.
Who? Harley Quinn.
Yeah. We
'Cause
got
that's their moneymaker.
the new Will Smith, Bloodsport.
Okay.
I guess they couldn't get Will Smith, so they just got another.
They got a guy named Bloodsport. Wow, that's great.
Yeah. Then they got Ratmaster, which she basically just controls rats.
That's
they got
super lame.
John Cena as Peacemaker.
Oh, that fucking guy. Dude, I honestly, I was like, oh, isn't John Cena in that? And then I was like, no, that has to be a parody. Like in my head.
Nope, he's in it.
I was like, it must be like The Boys or something, because there's no way. And then I've like seen like the ads, and every time I see it, it looks fake. It looks fake, right?
Yeah.
Fucking, okay,
And
sorry.
there's one more. It's Polka Dot Man.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
So okay, let me just break down these characters for you real quick. Harley, okay, what's her name that plays Harley? I can't remember. And Maggie,
Margot Robbie.
Margot. Horrible. I'm sorry, she did horrible in this movie. Just like she had a Harley Quinn accent maybe 15% of the time. Maybe 15%. And it's like it would just like in the middle of her speaking, it would go away and then come back, and it's like, are you just not good at this acting thing? I don't know. Anyway, Bloodsport, which is basically the main character, great character, really like him and a rat named Sebastian stole the movie.
Yo.
There is a rat named Sebastian, and he was the best part of that movie, man.
Hell yeah, he was. I bet he was.
Polka Dot Man, he was just the classic I wanna die character.
Absolute classic. You're correct.
Every time there's something like, oh, we might not live, and you go, oh, thank God. Yeah. Oh man, I was crying of laughter. I mean, man, it was so funny. James Gunn, you really pulled it off. But anyway,
dude, James Gunn is so funny.
Then Peacemaker was the I'm better than you, Bloodsport, and guess what? No, he's not. And then what was the other one? There's King Shark as well, which King Shark was just the typical I'm strong and dumb. Yay! I just, it just, it makes me so happy.
You should get mad. I want you to get mad about this. Start yelling.
All right. I'll get pissed. I'm holding it back, but I'll get pissed. I can't. Look, if you watched Suicide Squad 2 and you thought this is a fucking funny movie, you are fucking stupid. I'm sorry. You are stupid. You're stupid because there's nothing unique about this movie. It served absolutely no purpose to anything. Not even the first movie. Yeah. And
don't let it die out. Stay angry.
This movie felt like a college kid's fucking project. Like, it just felt so rushed and so just sloppily put together. Like, legit, I feel like James Gunn handed a laptop to his dog and told it to do all the editing. Because
was it the dog from Disney Channel original Dog with a Blog?
It was. His name was Stan, I'm pretty sure. and
Damn, actually, you know the deep lore on Stan.
In the credits, it said editor Stan, and then just
okay.
No, but okay. Like, to my honest opinion, no bullshit. It was a boring movie. It really it didn't look fancy. It looked like it was filmed and that there was barely any editing put into it. Like, you know how every movie has a filter, right?
Yeah, like the color grading?
Yeah, it looks like they didn't put one on there, which is a kind of a good thing, but it just looked like a YouTube video. You know?
Yeah.
And it just felt low budget. It almost felt like they spent most of their budget on the cast and then only used them for 5 minutes. Yeah.
That 5 minutes was sick, though, right? I didn't see it, but it was cool.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Yes.
It wasn't cool at all. They had fucking Pete Davidson in it.
Yo, God, dude, I'm telling you, man, he's a villain. Kanye needs to stop this, man.
That's one of my topics too. Anyway, no.
Okay.
I think there are two things that were probably the best part about this fucking movie. Pete Davidson had like one line and he wasn't able to finish it because his head blew off. That was a good moment. Pete Davidson's no longer in the movie. Let's fucking have a party. He's no longer in this shitty movie. Because Pete Davidson is a horrible fucking actor and he's not funny. I don't... Anyway. And then, when the rat waved at Bloodsport, that was the best part of the goddamn movie. When the rat said hi to Bloodsport.
Okay.
Sebastian. I love that
rat.
Yeah,
Sebastian. Hell yeah, Sebastian.
But, I mean, the comedy in this movie felt like it was tailored to middle schoolers. And just...
It probably was. Is it a rated R?
I don't know what rating it. I know I saw a dick in it.
It's probably rated at least. I probably are, right? Let me look at Suicide Squad 2.
R. It's rated R.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay, this is my first time looking at the ratings. 3.6 star on Google reviews.
90% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, Rotten Tomatoes can fuck off, dude. I don't fucking care what Rotten Tomatoes says.
If you look up the name of the movie, cast Pete Davidson, and then
yes.
Did you just wait? Hold on. Did you call Idris Elba budget Will Smith?
No, that was a joke. He's actually he's an amazing actor. I love him.
I was about to say, holy shit.
No, that was a joke.
That's fucking toxic.
They couldn't get Will Smith, so they just threw some guy in there.
They just got some other guy.
But no, my honest opinion, Idris, he killed it. He saved the movie. If he was not in it, it would have been as worse as the first one. Now, it's not as bad as the first one. I will give it that. But this movie was hard to watch. I mean, even at the end, I don't. It's one of those where it's just so bad, I don't know what to say.
Okay. Well,
It was just.
What surprises me is it's bad, and yet Sylvester Stallone is the one who plays King Shark. How is it bad? Dude, how old is this dude's 75? Are you kidding me, bro? What are you doing?
I
What
hate
are you doing
King
still
Shark.
act?
I hate.
Do you hate Sylvester Stallone because it's toxic?
No. I just hate King Shark. He's such a stupid fucking guy. I'm big and strong, therefore I'm dumb and funny. I hate that. It's so every character was so fucking stereotypical, and if anyone says that all these characters are fucking hilarious, you have no sense of humor. You have no sense of humor at all.
Is this like my take on was Jeff Dunham? I think if you think his puppet shows are funny, you're like you don't know what humor is, and you can't tell a funny joke.
Yes. Now, I will admit that, I mean, there were some parts in this movie that made me laugh. I think it was mostly because I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This made it into a movie? But, like, look, James Gunn, if you're listening.
He is.
James Gunn.
I tweeted him the other day. He said he listens to all of them.
Okay, James. Are you just at an all-time low? Like, you just...
Oh, man.
Are you just, like, cash grabs? That's all you're doing now? Because this was pitiful. This is fucking pitiful. Guardians was better than this. Maybe not, but...
He's saying since he almost got... Like, I just texted him. He's saying since he almost got canceled that he's been playing it safe and just going for the paycheck. So... Yeah.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Yeah, James, I get that. But, no, I honestly...
You want me to tell him you hate all of his movies?
Tell him I gave Suicide Squad 2 a 3 out of 10.
Okay, one sec.
Mm-hmm.
He said you fucking suck.
Okay, well... Kanye West!
Kanye!
Is in a big debacle right now.
Dude, did you... Like, okay. His Civil War screenshot that he posted... Dude, I'm bringing that up right now. Let's see if I can find it. Oh my god. Yeah, and it's got
so good.
It's got like he's like got Drake on his team. I don't know the other lady. I think it's like Offset maybe, and Travis Scott on the left. Yeah,
it's so good, man. Wait, is Kanye Iron Man?
No, he's Captain America.
Okay.
Pete Davidson's Iron Man. Oh man, dude, it's so good. Billie Eilish from her tweet, she's on the other side. She's on pizza. Yeah.
Dude, I cannot understand. Like, okay. Who's on Pete Davidson's side? Seriously. Who?
We got
and why?
According to Kanye, we got Kim, we got Kid Cudi, which is sad because Kanye and Kid Cudi made some good songs. Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift. I think Taylor Swift might just be because he had beef with her before. I don't really know what's the story with that. But he's got Drake for some reason. A lady I don't know. And then Travis Scott and Offset.
Look, okay.
One of the Migos, I think. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know who that last person is, to be honest.
The thing about Kid Cudi is like Kanye, posted that Kid Cudi wouldn't be on it because of Pete Davidson. Kid Cudi replied with, "Yo, fuck you," and then Kanye replied with, "Brother, I don't hate you, I still love you." And then Kid Cudi's still on this like "fuck you, Kanye" thing. Like, I think both parties are at fault. I really do.
Yeah, Kanye's doing his Kanye shit, and it's his Kanye worst.
Yeah,
it's not good. But I don't know, Kid Cudi. I don't know, like
it's a little bit of an overreaction.
Yeah,
like I don't think you should be butthurt over not being on Donda 2. I mean,
yeah.
Donda wasn't the best album out there. Aren't people
Did you?
considering it like one of his worst?
I don't know about one of his worst. I didn't like it a whole ton.
It's
Is
okay.
Don? Apparently, it's coming. Donda 2's coming out on the 22nd. There's no.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah.
That's insane.
That's what I was also gonna mention. Donda 2 comes out on the fucking 27th or 22nd. That's
Oh
crazy to
man.
me. That's crazy.
Yeah, no, that's because Donda just came out. I feel like I'm hoping it's in like I'm hoping like mentally unstable Kanye makes better music than like Kanye directly post divorce.
I
Like
think
Civil
it
War
will.
Kanye it's got to be better than
I think it's gonna
fucking.
be some straight heat. I'm gonna be
Oh
honest.
yeah. Dude, we're just going to get on site 4 times. That's the whole album.
Yeah. Dude. But yeah, no, I was actually gonna talk about like Kanye going crazy on Instagram and
Yep.
oh he's been posting all those photos about Pete Davidson on Instagram and it's just so funny. It's
Yeah,
so
did you see the
funny to
one?
look at.
There's one. It's a picture of Kid Cudi and Pete Davidson in a restaurant sitting together, like laughing at like Kid Cudi's phone, and then the other one is uh, Kanye, another guy I don't know, and like Drake, like all posted up, and he tweeted with the caption, "Who will win?" And it's like,
It's
what do you, bro?
and the thing about it too is he deletes his post after like a couple days. So like
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
go
they're
to
all
it
gone.
now, he only has like two posts. Yeah,
Oh, really? What's he
but
got?
something about mental health. Someone made fun of mental health, and he was like, "Do you think it's funny to make fun of that?" And then I don't even know what the other one was. But
There's a. Can't. I'm not logged in. There we go. I don't know, but it's he is he's doing some stuff, man. He
yeah,
recently said something along the lines of like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna calm down. I'd rather like let this pass and just like be a better man so I can see my kids because that's really all he has family wise."
yeah, oh yeah.
So
I, I, I'm not really on a side, but I don't understand how anyone can be on Pete Davidson's side. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how we'll finish it off. No,
yeah, all right,
I
fair
don't
enough.
see it. I don't see it. Pete Davidson is a fuckwad.
Yeah.
Stranger Things news. I don't know if you really care about
Oh,
Stranger
what?
Things.
Really?
Yeah, there's big news. Stranger
Okay.
Things is now like a one season was like 10 to 13 episodes.
Yeah.
Season 4 is double the length. Double.
Oh, I see. I see. But it's
And
getting split into two.
it's split into two. So we're basically getting 2 seasons in one. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not really excited about that, but
Yeah.
we got one May 25th and then the next July 13th.
Oh, they're like back to back then. Okay.
Yeah, they're like a month apart
Huh. That's
ish.
actually pretty dope. Yeah. Cause speaking on like the 2 season thing, is they've been like they do it a lot with like anime where like Attack on Titan, they did like the first 25, 24 episode season, and then they did a 12 episode mini season for season 2. And then season 3 and 4 have been a part 1 and a part 2, and both parts have been like 11, 12, 13 episodes. So it's basically like one big season and then 5 half seasons after to make 4 seasons, but yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't
It's
like
nice
that.
that it's going to be like a month apart. Yeah, I hate it for Attack on Titan. I mean, they need to do it because they need to animate it, but because it's like a year between. But that's nice. It's only a year apart. No, I
Yeah,
mean a month apart. A month. Yeah.
I I guess. Oh, if you guys heard something disconnect, that was me. Um, I just I I think when it comes to Stranger Things, I don't care really. I mean, like I'm gonna watch it, but I don't. After season 2 and 3, I just don't really care about the series that much. So when they're like, "Hey, we're bringing a lot more," it's like I don't think anyone's like too
Yeah.
excited. They're more
I'm
like,
gonna
"Oh, okay."
I'm gonna be real. I saw season 1. I was like, that was really fucking good. That was like solid. And it has like a little bit of a cliffhanger ending. Whatever. I could do without that. Then
Yeah.
season 2 came out, and I was like, it's fine. It's solid TV, but I don't know. And season 3 dropped, and I just couldn't be bothered to watch it.
See, I had a similar reaction. I thought season 1 was like a perfect season. Um, season 2, I didn't like it. And season 3 was better, but I just don't care about the series anymore. I
Yeah,
think it should have just ended on the first season.
I agree. I've been saying that. Yeah, it's I don't know. Season 1 was like so it was like lightning in a bottle, and then they were like, let's
Yeah.
do it 4 more times, see what happens. It's like you can't stop.
In the letter, they were like, yeah, whenever we first planned out Stranger Things, we thought it would be a 4 to 5 season thing. It's like, did you? Or did you just realize you could make money off of it? Like,
Yeah, because it got immensely popular. It's one of those things.
it did.
I don't know.
It, ah, it should have just been a 1 season thing, man. It should have been. I don't. There's a lot of
Talking
shows
about
like that,
this.
though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I was talking about this with one of our friends, and he was like, I've been hearing a lot about Stranger Things like over all these years, and like all blah blah blah. And I was like, I told him what I told you. It was like, season 1 was good, season 2 whatever. Couldn't be bothered with season 3, and he was like, all right, that sucks. Sounds like they should have just ended with season 1. And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, like, if someone were to be like, hey, I just watched season 1 of Stranger Things, should I watch season 2 and 3? I'd go, nah. Like,
Yeah.
if
Just
you
say it's a
really
cliffhanger.
want to, like, if you really want a good experience with that show, just don't watch season 2 or 3. Just
Yeah.
don't watch it. Just watch season 1 and you'll be fine. Like, the cliffhanger is just like, oh, that's weird.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah.
And then
Crazy
that's
shit.
it.
All right. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would have not, like, even if they left that cliffhanger in, which I think they should have taken it out. Even if they left it in, it still would have been fine for an ending. You know, just
Yeah, just like an up to interpretation type thing, which is like,
Yeah.
fine. Nothing wrong with that.
which is also why I didn't think the ending of Breaking Bad was bad. Like, everyone was like, "You don't know what happened to Jesse." I don't care. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Did you watch El
said-
Camino?
I did.
Yeah, I think that's still a fine ending for the show. I like that just the same. But Breaking Bad, I didn't need that, I don't think. It doesn't hurt it at all.
Right.
But like, if there wasn't an El Camino, still a really good show.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they're, it doesn't hurt that they made the movie. It was a fine movie.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean, because you don't know everything, that doesn't mean that the ending's bad.
Yeah,
I hate
there's
to burst
plenty of
everyone's
shit
bubble.
Yeah. There's plenty of shit I've watched where it's like, oh, what the fuck happens now? And you just don't know.
Exactly.
Akira's kind of like that. So Akira, the manga, has 6 big volumes. 7 maybe? 6, I think. I have to get them all at some point. There's a cool collector block box you can get. But the movie of Akira is like 1, 2, and 3. Or like it's 2, 3, and 4 or something like that. Like, I don't know how much manga it covers, but it's not the whole story. And like, it works fine as a movie. It's a sick movie. It looks awesome. It's really, really cool, and you get a story out of it. But there's so much more after that where it's like, you don't actually need, like, they made the movie to make the movie at that length because they knew, like, it'd be fine. And, like, you don't need the rest of it. Like, it's like, what happens next? Up for you to decide, basically. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of a fan of it, where you, like, I don't want everything to be up to interpretation. I like endings.
Yeah.
But, it doesn't ruin a show for me 9 times out of 10, or a movie or anything.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got... Wait, okay, I'm going to go back to Suicide Squad for a second. If you've got a good movie that gives a good narrative, you don't have to say everything, Like Suicide Squad, they didn't tell you shit. And then halfway through the movie, they told you the whole plot of the movie. And then they didn't say anything more. And then at the very end, the end credits scene, they would have like photos of like articles and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, not Suicide Squad. I'm sorry. It was a different movie I watched that was horrible. They
Yeah.
told you the plot in the middle of it about why it was a house being haunted, and then at the very end,
Scary.
it just ended. It ended with like, what the hell just happened? And then the end credits scene told you what happened. It's like that. If your movie has a good narrative, you don't have to rely on fucking end credit scenes to tell the story. Like, that is just so stupid. And it didn't even like really say what happened either. It just kind of was like, oh, this shit was happening. It's like, okay. Like, I don't know.
I don't know if it's like end credits or what, but like I don't like the movies where like it'll end and it's like whatever, and then it'll be like here's a picture of the character John. John went on to go to law school and he did this and he did this. Here's a picture of this character and they did this and they did this and they died in this year. There's this character and they did this. Like, you've seen those things, right? It's like, if you do that in a documentary where it's like, after the recording of this, John, blah, 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 blah. Great. But when you throw that shit on the end of a movie, what the fuck?
Do I care?
I don't know. I do not care. I do not care. And like, I don't know. Like, I can see some people being like, yeah, it's cool. You just get like extra info on it. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, but it kind of takes you out of it where it's like, by the way,
I'm
ditch
gonna
the
get
narrative.
into this.
Go, dude, get mad, get angry.
This was one of the worst movies I ever saw. It's called We Are Still Here. It's a horror movie.
Okay.
This one, I didn't look it up, but from how it looked like it was just it was like, this one actually looked like it was made by a college kid. It was like really low budget. It was a really low budget movie. I'll give it that. I mean, it was really low budget. Actually, I'm gonna look it up real quick. Hang on.
Okay. I like that. That's your new insult for everything. Is it looked like it was a college movie?
Like I'm being legit. I
insult,
think that, no, like I'm being legit. I think this was a college movie.
Okay.
Does it not say?
Yeah, no,
we're still here.
He's looking.
Wikipedia.
He's looking.
I'm looking.
How you guys
I'm
doing?
Sorry.
The viewers at home. How you guys doing? Good.
Came out in 2015.
Yeah. Came out in 2015. Did you guys know that?
I don't think it has a. I don't think it says the budget. I don't think it says. Video sales around 300,000. So it didn't do too hot.
Sales?
Yeah, wow. 300,000 in sales. Anyway, it was just like a movie. I go on like IMDb and just like find just a random movie and pick it out. And it had a really pretty cover art. Like, it was really pretty. So I was like, oh, this might be interesting. We are still here.
Okay.
Yeah,
what'd you hate about it?
Basically, it's about wait, what the fuck? Okay.
Oh, that does look really cool.
It is. It's pretty, but it's about this family that moves into a house because their son died in a car crash, and they're moving away. They want just to live their life, and turns out there's some demons in this house, and they're gonna kill you. And
no.
Now the design for the demons were cool. It was like black, like these charred black burnt people, and they would touch you, and then you would burn, and they would stab you through the heart with their hand or something like that. Like Invincible style. Basically, it turns out that the people of the town know that the people are there, because if they don't force someone to move in every 30 years, then the charred people come out and kill the whole town. They said it's never happened before, but it's almost happened. Okay? Keep that in mind. It's almost happened.
Okay.
So every 30 years they move a couple or a family in there, and then they kill the family, and then next, they go to bed because they got their food. I don't know. And for the next 30 years, they're in hibernation.
Yeah.
They didn't explain that until it's 84 minutes long, 85 minutes long. They explained that like 60 minutes into the movie. They didn't tell us anything except like an hour in. Then they finally said something. And then they didn't say, like, Then after they explained that, the whole town rushed into the house because they were trying to leave, and the whole town died. Everyone
What
from the
the
town
fuck?
died. Yeah, and then they walked downstairs because they were hiding in the upstairs bedroom. The charred people looked at them and just walked away.
They got their meal. They weren't hungry anymore.
I guess. But then they followed him into the basement. And then it was just such a stupid ending. The dad looked down into the basement. He went, "Hi, son," and then it went, "Hi," and then it ended. I was just like, this is so fucking stupid. And then the end credit scene, it said that the town had been attacked like every 30 years since 18 fucking 15. It's like it makes no goddamn sense. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention that closely. Maybe it actually is a really deep movie, but I could not give a fucking shit.
It's got a 5.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
Well, it's a 2 out of 10. It's a 2 out of 10.
Oh.
Okay, and the camera work, it's like Caitlin pointed out, she's like, it looks like they're trying to make it to where the camera's like looking at them from like, like how like a kid would peer around a corner.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do that with the camera, you wouldn't just cut to the next scene and it's like already there. You would gradually move into that position as if it actually moved to look into the living room, right? No, like they didn't do that. It's like, I have had no film studies at all, and I'm smart enough to know that. I'm smart enough to know that you don't just have a stationary camera. You gotta move it. God damn it, man! It pissed me off so much.
Just a quick little thing about the blurb. It's in the cold, wintry fields of New England. A lonely house wakes up every 30 years, blah, 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 demands a sacrifice. Why? I feel like, maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like there are a lot of horror movies set in New England. Like, isn't The Shining in, like, Massachusetts? Or, like,
Probably.
where is The Shining set? I don't know. But, like, and, like, all the Stephen King shit, I think he's from Maine, but a lot of it's in Maine. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Shining's in Colorado. But, like, there's, like, a lot of, like, New England shit. Like, I'll always see, like, oh, it's wintry and cold. The only place in America gets wintry and cold is New England. Oh, it's in Maine. It's like, okay. I don't know. Maybe it's just not that scary to me, but
it's
a
just
weird choice.
Well, I think the reason they do it is because it's like, oh, it's too cold to go out there. You can't run away or else you'll die.
Yeah, it is kind of like it like traps you in, which is interesting. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, it's overplayed though.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. The whole fucking thing is just stupid. It was so stupid. Now, there was one character. He was the quote unquote the doobie brother. He's like, he's always high. Oh, he's got doobies. Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, the main character is like, he's always high. We can't have him here. He got possessed, and it was the funniest shit. He killed the performance, man. He killed it. I'm just saying that. I think his name was Bobby. Bobby, you fucking killed it. You killed it, man. I know he's listening right now.
Oh yeah, Bobby's fucking awesome. What's the character's name?
I think it was Bobby. Hang on, let me.
It's a Billy.
Oh, maybe it's Billy.
Billy B. Yeah, Paul Burress, goated actor apparently. No picture on IMDb, but I bet he's awesome. Dude, that was the last movie he did.
Wait, I don't even see.
That was the last thing he's done professionally. Oh, I went to the We Are Still Here IMDb page. Scrolled down to top cast.
Here we go.
He's got
Paul and he's all the way down here.
Paul Burress. Oh, and Jill Burress is in it. They're husband and wife, maybe.
Yes, yeah. It's yeah. It's Billy.
Okay.
Yeah, because they were actually because we saw that in the credits. We're like, oh, they're actually married. That's nice. But yeah, Billy, Paul, you fucking killed it, bro. You killed it. Good job.
Good job, Paul. Good job, Paul.
Paul's
Um,
doing it.
that's like the extent of what I've got topic wise. But if you got anything else, man, fucking shoot.
Of course, you know the Steam Deck's coming out soon, 25th.
Steam
25th.
25th. Dude, you know what else is the 25th?
No, not Kanye. What else?
Elden Ring.
Yes, the Elden Ring. Yeah.
Dude, I'm so ready for that. I pre-ordered that shit, and I hate myself for it, because, like, I'm never going to pre-order shit. And then I was like, damn, bro, it's FromSoft. I gotta. um, But, yeah. I don't pre-order much, but that's something I needed to.
What else is
I'm
there?
very
Right?
excited.
What else? See, like this is why I'm so sad that all my topics got deleted because
Yeah.
I had some great topics. I had some great.
You want to get mad about that?
Dude, I just can't believe that my notepad on my Windows computer did not save. It's just ridiculous. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10.
Oh, no. 2 out of 10
Yeah.
for Notepad or 2 out of 10 for Windows?
Notepad.
You're fucked up, dude. You're
Nope.
insane.
Nope.
You're crazy.
Nope. I'm super smart and super cool.
Okay.
And man, I guess I'm really struggling right now. Like I said, it just really threw me off. I'm getting a Hurley record. I'm happy about that.
Hey, Hurley.
I'm getting a Hurley record.
Hurley.
Hurley.
Okay.
So, no, my record collection is like really expanding though, and I like it.
I've still only got the 6. 5, 6, 5.
Yeah,
6, because I have the
let me-
soundtrack for Akira.
I've got all mine in Discogs, so I'm gonna check.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do have a story about Discogs. I bought
Oh, yeah?
Mike Krall's vinyl, which is Mike Krall is Never Dead, and it's basically his first 2 albums in one. I was like, that's cool. His second album's okay, but his first one was so good. It's worth it. I'm basically getting 2 albums for the price of one. So I was like, all right, that's fine.
That's cool. Does it come as like one like unit? It has like special art or something, or?
It's got like its own cover, if that's what you mean.
Yeah.
It's they basically cut both of them in half, but then like altered it. No, they just cut them in half and then put them together.
Okay. Yeah, it's still cool,
it's nothing
though.
special, but yeah.
It's almost cooler than having each of them individually. You get like, you know.
I'm not
stuff.
huge on like gatefolds, like where it folds open, and because it is 2 albums, it's 2 separate records. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd rather them be separate, but it's not a big deal.
My Little Dark Age does that by MGMT. It like it opens up and it's got sick art on the inside, but it's like, how often am I opening it up to look at it? You know, like,
dude, I'm just telling you now. Like half of my records are gatefolds. Like it's stupid. I don't like gatefolds. I like just thin, like cases or covers for them. But I ordered it on Discogs because it went off sale on Amazon. I was like literally, I put it in my cart, forgot about it. The next day, it went from like $20 to $200. I was like, holy shit! And I could not find it anywhere. But there was one guy on Discogs selling it for $20, so I picked it up.
Nice.
I bought it, but fuck you, PayPal. You didn't decide to actually send the money, and so the guy canceled the order and left me a negative review and said didn't pay. I was like, oh man! So now on my Discogs, I'm blemished with a -1.
Aww.
It makes me so sad. I replied like, "Hey buddy, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry." He didn't take it back. He's like, "It's okay," and he still left me a negative review. But I did buy it. I still bought it. Like I paid him.
Yeah.
So he is sending it, but it still sucks. It still
does
sucks.
suck, actually. Yeah.
Hang on, let me check and see how many I have in my collection. I've got 85.
That
85
is
records.
a fucking ton. That is so many.
Yeah. I
Oh, speaking
I
of
love it.
collections getting large, the old Steam library is about to hit 1,000. I got March 1st should be like the next monthly hit. And I should
Yeah.
hit 1,000, which is like interesting, but like I don't
I
man
just hit
play
600.
this shit. Yeah, oh yeah. It's one of those things where like it's a massive like 600 is a ton, but it's like I don't I don't play that many games. I play like Terraria, and I play card games and like I don't know. There's like 20 games I play,
Right.
and then I'll
Yeah.
buy a new one, play it for a bit, and call it a day.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
kind of the same way, but I do like having options. Like if I really, really
Yeah.
wanted
Oh
to.
yeah. Is when I can get better internet because where I'm at it's so slow. Like when I can get better internet, 100%. And I need to put my other hard drive in my computer, so I have 2 terabytes instead of just one because I'm getting close. I had to delete a bunch of shit today. Um, but
That was something I need to talk about. My computer's been
yeah.
fucking up so much, and I think I've narrowed it down to a storage. Like one of my storage, um, I've got an M.2 and I've got a hard drive SSD hybrid in my computer,
Okay.
and one of them is failing, and I think it's my M.2. So
That sucks.
yeah, but what I'm thinking, because it was a cheap M.2, it was like $95. It was cheap. So I'm thinking about like popping on Amazon or Newegg or something and grabbing like a 1 terabyte Samsung Pro and just
Oh yeah, yeah.
like a good, it's not gonna break for a while M.2.
It's gonna be fast. Yeah.
And then I'm also thinking about also grabbing like two terabyte hard drives and just resetting my computer. Obviously keeping
Yeah.
this important stuff, but resetting my computer. Deep clean it too. Like if I gotta put some stuff in there, I'm just gonna take it apart, deep clean everything, and then hopefully my computer's gonna be brand new. It's gonna fix my driver issues too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm probably gonna have to do sometime next week. So that's gonna be fun. A lot of fun.
Well,
You want to come over and do that?
good luck. Bit of a distance. I would, dude. I'm telling you, man. I'm looking into the new car. I'm probably hitting uh some sort of Honda dealership. I'll find one. I'm gonna look at a Civic. I was talking to my friend about it. He was like, "Yo, I'm looking at a Civic. The 2020 models look good." And I was like, "I haven't looked at them, but like, yeah, I actually looked that up. 2020 Civic. Um, but I don't know. I've been looking. Oh, that does look cool. Okay. um, I've been looking, and honestly, like, it'll probably be pretty soon. I'll get a new one within the next few months for sure. And then
Yeah.
I'll honestly I wanna take the trip down. Actually I wanna talk to you about that after, but I'll take the trip down, the old road trip. And we'll see how it goes. I think it'd be fun to just hang out.
Oh yeah.
Ugh, it's been
Absolutely.
So long.
Man, I'm
What?
just looking at my collection. It says like my collection's probably worth $3,000, and I'm like, holy shit.
Real quick, sorry, I don't know if you heard that, but me like doing a little holler thing. I like leaned back in my chair, and I didn't have like the tilt locked, so I went back way further than I thought. I thought I was falling out of my shit. I was like, oh god, scared the fuck out of me. There we
Dude,
go.
I do that so often. It scares me.
Oh my god. There was one time I've fallen out of my chair. It was my old chair, that had like a smaller wheelbase, and I like leaned to pick something up, and I couldn't reach it, so I leaned just a smidge further than I usually do, and it slipped out from under me and like slid out, and I just fucking hit the side of my head. I luckily didn't have my headphones on, but I just binked the side of my head on the floor. It was it was not a good look. Luckily, not in a Discord call. Luckily, no headphones on. But you boys would have been laughing at me forever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
boy.
Well, I guess we will wrap up episode 10. It's a shame. It's a shame that notepads failed us today. I might just
It's
like
also
start
a damn
writing
shame.
it down.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing physical, but the notepad in my phone, so I can just kind of do it wherever. But it also has cloud, so that's how I've been doing it. I don't lose it. But...
Well, I've got cloud now. I'm still upset that my
good.
phone bricked and I lost everything on that.
That is, yeah. Dude,
sad.
The fucking neighbor's dog is going crazy. I don't even have to hit the horn. Dude, what is happening outside? Dude, there's like kids running down the street playing music.
Is it Kanye?
God, dude, if it was Kanye, I'd be out there, man. Don't.
I'd be out there.
yeah, I'd be fucking banging it, man.
Just yell out the window.
Hey,
hey, shut up! We're recording Hoosier Hangout.
Hey, yo, check out my link tree. Just throw out a physical like sticky note with my link tree link on it. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
You should. I should start just having those. Fuck a business card.
Dude,
just have like a stack of sticky notes, and we memorize our link tree link.
Go on like Word and like print out one of those things where people can just tear off the piece of paper.
Oh yeah.
And just have the link tree. Just have the link tree on there and put it up at where you work.
I'm not putting that where I work, man.
Why?
Why don't you put it where you work?
Because our podcast is a little bit inappropriate for that setting.
Yeah.
Not for where you work, though.
Yeah, but I don't want my coworkers being like,
your coworkers already know, don't they?
2 of them. I don't think they've told anyone. I hope not.
They would not be real ones if they didn't tell anyone.
They're not real ones, then.
I'm going to have a word with them.
I will give you their number.
Give me their phone number over the podcast. In the episode. I won't blur it out.
1-800 722
Okay.
420
Okay.
6969.
Okay. Wait, is that the... Oh my god.
Yeah, it is. That's their real number.
Dude. All right. We're signing off. Can you give me oh crap, dude. I'm trying. Give me a gopher.
How about dude, what the fuck noise is a gopher make?
Give me a crow.